Last year, I was a legislator in Louisiana, a state legislator, and in 2016, I co-authored a bill to prohibit local governments and state agencies from adopting sanctuary policies in our state. We were going to penalize them by taking away their ability to borrow money for certain projects from our state bond commission, unless they complied with the federal law. Ultimately, what happened down there was quite a saga. Our Democrat governor, with the assistance of a few local law enforcement officials in the New Orleans area, killed our legislation. They argued that our efforts were political pandering and that this was something that should remain solely a federal issue. So I just was curious from your perspective as a law enforcement official on the ground, as it were. You're the top law enforcement official in your county. I know that your state doesn't have such a ban, but if such a statute was presented in Massachusetts, or in other states for that matter, do you think that's something that would be helpful, a state law to ban sanctuary cities?
State law banning, Congressman, the sanctuary cities? Yes, absolutely. I mean, look, the bottom line is, and I commend you for filing that down in Louisiana, the reality is that we're basically suggesting that there are certain laws that we can enforce and certain laws we can't. Law enforcement can't be put in that position, and I think it's important to point out, our frontier has changed since '93 when the first Trade Center was hit in regards to how we police our communities. And so we're seeing a lot more gang activities through illegal immigration. And I note that these police chiefs, and I think it's important for this committee to know, I'm not going to say all police chiefs, but I think it's important to be mindful of the fact that police chiefs are appointed by mayors. Sheriffs are not. We are elected by the people, as you are. So we're not beholden, in our jobs aren't relying in supporting our families based on the political appointments that we get. So I think it's important for the committee to keep that in mind when it comes to measuring what, unfortunately, many of the chiefs' positions that they have and have been put into.
I appreciate you saying that, and I wish I'd had your testimony in Louisiana when I was battling that last year.
Anytime you want me to come down.
All right. You know, we made the argument that, as John Adams famously said, he was distinguishing our republic from the monarchy in Great Britain, what we were fleeing from. And he said, we famously said, we're a nation of laws, not of men. And we have to follow those laws, and it's important to do that on a local and regional level, just as it is on the federal level, or it undermines that foundation of our republic.